The most respected president in Africa right now is John Mahama, the president of Ghana. We don't just love him for speaking for Africa in that meeting. We also love him for being African. It takes only a reasonable African leader to reason the way you reason. For that reason, you are the most respected president in Africa right now.
Kwame Nkrumah's very own brother, Nigeria, together with these French countries, betrayed us. Nigeria is a giant. But guess what? You guys have left it to ruin, to slumber. The same Nigeria that have gone out of statehood today. You cannot call Nigeria a country. It lacks it because...
Can this be true about Nigeria? A lot of things has been reviewed on this video as this Ghanaian brother share a lot of secrets of what Nigerians has been doing to Ghanaians and other Africans. I was so shocked to hear what he have to say and other videos of Nigerians and Ghanaians talking about this. Let's take a look at these videos and please do not forget to like the video, share and subscribe. I'll be back to throw more light on it.
The most respected president in Africa right now is John Mahama, the president of Ghana. We don't just love him for speaking for Africa in that meeting. We also love him for being African. John Mahama did not just speak for Africa, but he fully represented Africa. That is why we are here to celebrate him. John Mahama, you are a reasonable African.
John Mahama, you are a reasonable African.
John Mahama, you are a reasonable African. It takes only a reasonable African leader to reason the way you reason. For that reason, you are the most respected president in Africa right now. I know other reasonable African leaders like Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta, and Chiani will be so happy hearing from you. You deserve all the best. Please celebrate excellence. Celebrate integrity. Celebrate true leadership. Celebrate unity. Celebrate humanity. Celebrate John Mahama. Celebrate Ghana. Celebrate Africa. John Mahama, we have heard your voice at the United Nations. We are waiting for your actions to follow. Because even actions speak louder than voice. If your voice can go this far, your actions will do more.
Nigeria, Ethiopia, Liberia, together with French countries, betrayed Africa. They are the reason why Africa is not united as one country today. Way back in the 1960s, spearheaded by Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Egypt, Morocco, Libya, Algeria, Mali, Guinea came together and decided that the entire Africa should come together and be one country under federation. When Kwame Nkrumah brought the idea that the entire Africa should be united and we should have the United States of Africa, Nkrumah felt that two countries would probably reject this idea, and that was Morocco and Egypt. But guess what? They agreed because by then Morocco was practicing monarchical system of government. They had king, and also Egypt, they were overdeveloped in Africa. Hence, Kwame Nkrumah felt they would not buy into the idea, but they bought into the idea. Guess what? Kwame Nkrumah's very own brother, Liberia, very own brother, Nigeria, very own brother, Ethiopia, together with these French countries, betrayed us. The West passed through the West felt threatened by this move, knowing quite well that if Africa become one country, it's then a super world power. Nigeria got blinded by power greed that we thought they could stand as giants of Africa. The leaders were selfish, and hence they sold us out for what? For political gains. When if we had had one country in Africa, they, Nigerians, would have been the country that would have benefited a lot, because the population of Nigeria is huge and bigger than any. Any candidate they may have put forward, that candidate would have won. Yes, with lobbying from other countries and other parts of Africa. But guess what? They were staunch opposition to the idea. Same with Ethiopia, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Benin, Togo, you name it. That's why we are where we are today. So sometimes, as much as we may want to blame the West, for me, I feel we are in a competition with them. They will do whatever in their means to make sure they stay above us, ahead of us, to make sure they control us. It is left with us as Africans to think and know that no, we should not betray ourselves. We should think the greater good the Nigerians, the Liberians, the Ethiopians, the Ivorians, and you name it, the French country people, Burkina Faso all inclusive, failed to live to that standard, betrayed us because of political greed. And that's why we are still where we are. Let's just assume this. And up till now, Nigeria has not learned its lesson. The same Nigeria that once fed the world, the same Nigeria that once helped the world, the West, after Second World War, gave them loan and you name it. It is this same Nigeria today that is where it is. Nigeria should have learned from the lesson that the West would do anything to keep it at bay where it is. I feel the youth of Nigeria should not let such an error continue. They have everything within their means and power to change the shape, the narrative of their country. Nigeria is a giant. But guess what? You guys have left it to ruin, to slumber. The same Nigeria in the 80s that couldn't do odd jobs, that would ask foreigners from different countries to come in and do the odd jobs. It is a Nigeria today that the very youth couldn't even have job to do. The same Nigeria in darkness, the same Nigeria lacking basic amenities for a population, the same Nigeria that have gone out of statehood today. You cannot call Nigeria a country. It lacks it because to be a country, you must have that power to protect your citizens from both internal and external threats. The people of Nigeria are not safe. A Nigerian man cannot sit in his car and drive from Lagos to Kano without the fear of being kidnapped. Common peace the Nigerian does not have. How long should this continue? When would Nigeria achieve or realize its potential of that superpower stardom? Would it ever happen? Would it be in our lifetime? Or Nigeria would always be held at bay by the West as it is now? This is a question for ponder.
Hello, everybody. Now, let's analyze something. If they are looking for a country that is going to destroy Africa, a country that is willing or volunteering, who will volunteer to destroy Africa, guess which country it's going to be? Nigeria. Why am I saying this? Because they don't even love themselves. Nigerians want Africa unity, but Igbos cannot unite with Yoruba. Make it make sense. Whenever you call out Nigerian criminality, they claim, it's the Igbos, it's the Yorubas, it's the Igbos. We are going to help you destroy the Igbos. Yoruba will come, we are going to help you destroy, Igbos will come, we will help you destroy the Yorubas. Are you serious as a country? We all can agree that all African leaders are puppets. So you are not the only African country struggling or facing difficulties. But we are all fighting to make sure that whatever we are going to fight for will benefit the African people, because our leaders are taking our resources away and we are also fighting to keep the resources in. Now, you Nigerians, tell me why you decide to move away and run away from your stinking airport. Instead of you to fight for your stinking airport to have a good image, you will come and compare yourself. Oh, look at Ghana airport. Guys, look at Ghana airport. When you see an African leader who is talking, look at the way Ghana president is talking. Look at the way Tinubu, oh God, Tinubu is a waste of time. Tinubu is a disgrace. Tinubu is a disgrace like you, a Nigerian who is also a disgrace. Because you are the reason why Tinubu is who they are. And we are the reason why Mahama is who he is. So it's better for you to stop unnecessary and a stupid comparison. Focus on how to make your country better. You have math. You are always on social media talking about people's businesses, always talking about Ghana issues. We have a tribe who is from Ghana. It was 20 million years ago. Now migration has to be legal. You will not do that. We will not let you come and tell us we are all Africans when you cannot even unite with Yorubas and Igbos. Nope. So when you come and ask other Africans, why is Nigeria always in your mouth? We will tell you, why are you always in our faces? Stay in your thinking country and fight for it. Make it make sense. Make it a lovely place for all of us to come and visit. And we are all coming to unite in Nigeria. If you fix
any Ghanaian against Hassan Yariga has been sponsored and paid. Ghanaian constitution was created for the sole purpose of protecting the interests and rights of Ghanaian citizens, indigenous Ghanaians. It was not for foreigners to come and exploit. So you cannot go to Ghana from your own country and go and be doing your rights there. Yes, the Ghanaian constitution was drafted for the Ghanaian people and by the Ghanaian people for the sole purpose of protecting the interest of Ghanaians, to put the interest of Ghanaians first above any other thing. So if you're not indigenous to Ghana, don't expect to be treated fairly. For those of you going to Ghana to interpret the law and knowing your rights, you want to go to other people's country and know your rights. Ghanaians need to kick you out. Yes, they have to kick you out. Ghanaians, let me tell you something. For those of them, that have actually acquired citizenship in Ghana, but they still retain their Nigerian citizenship and passports, automatically that their citizenship is null and void. Yes, because under the Ghanaian constitution, if you acquire the citizenship of Ghana, but you still retain the citizenship of your home country or their passports, automatically that your citizenship can be rendered null and void. Yes. So technically speaking, any foreigner in Ghana holding a Ghanaian citizenship but still manages to retain the passport of their home country, they are not your citizens. Deport them. If they come into your country, cause problem, deport all of them to go home. Yes, put the interest of Ghanaians first before any other person. After all, if for instance now Ghana goes into a war with any other country, a lot of these people that are claiming to be citizens of Ghana, they will run away. They are not going to stand and fight for you. A typical example is Ukraine. Now that Ukraine is fighting with Russia, how many of the immigrants that migrated to Ukraine are standing and fighting with them? They are not. It is only the Ukrainian indigenous white Ukrainians that are fighting. The other immigrants that acquire citizenship have all fled and ran away to their home country or other countries. Yes, but when you finish fighting, they will come out and be claiming rights. So Ghana, that's the same thing that is applicable to you. How many of their ancestors came into your country and fight and died and bled for Ghana that they will come and be claiming rights in your own country with you? Don't entertain such nonsense from anybody. Immigration is not the birthright of anybody. Yes, it's not anybody's birthright. So don't allow anybody come into your country, intimidate you or bully you. Yeah, you might have your differences. Yeah, but it is your sole responsibility to protect what your own ancestors fought for. Yeah, except maybe you want to exchange it for money or a bar. You can tell us, we'll help you. Anything outside that, don't allow anybody come into Ghana and intimidate you in your own country and claim rights in your own country. And those Ghanaians that are on social media siding with immigrants and foreigners, they are all sellouts. You people need to investigate them. They are sellouts. Yes, they've been paid, they are being sponsored to do it. You need to investigate them. Any Ghanaian that is actually against Hassan Yariga right now, any Ghanaian that is against Hassan Yariga right now is a sellout. Yes, is a sellout. If you investigate that person, he has been paid. Yeah, so Ghana needs a strong immigration reform that will protect and promote the interest of Ghanaians first above any other thing.
Right now, as I did like this at the verse. On a see things where they happen for Ghana now. where some of these Ghanaians they talk of Nigeria must go, all those kind of stuff. Me, I know they to blame them. Because just imagine say that Nigeria will be dead now. Where Ghanaians they can't do what Nigerians they do for Ghana. I just imagine now, like how we go react, how we go, like what, like the next thing we go do. So more could not expect them to fold their hand and clap for Nigerians, say, oh, they are doing well. Sometimes I know they blame some of us. So I know they blame us because some of these boys, they don't even know the country where they come from. Nigeria, with me, I know it is stand for greatness. Nigeria people with me, I know they are great people. No, all these small, smelly, dirty, stupid boys. You claim you're smart. You come Ghana, handwork, you know learn. Money for business, you know bring. You come somebody country to do courtesan. You come somebody country they do sort of this stuff where we do for Nigeria, we put Nigeria for where Nigeria do today. We want to repeat them for another country. Have you said the war when they watch? Have you we think say the other war when they watch Nigeria, the state where Nigeria they right now, people when they watch. Our sentiment, the tribalism, the religion will be put for head. That be what Nigeria become. We know the shame. We cowards like we run away from fights. Come somebody country instead of we hide our face. Instead of we hide our face. We run away from fights. Where Fulani don't even call it the Nigerian finish. Where like somebody go feel wake up now, buy 200 people in one night. We suppose they hide our face. We suppose they hide face like I mean, said you want to watch Nigeria, hide Nigeria they go. What we believe. Why you go call somebody country then they misbehave? If they feel like he's smart, if they feel like he can play smart on anybody, if they play mind game, and you want the people to they clap hand for you. You want make the people sit back and clap and say, oh, they want make Ghana be like Nigeria, how great Nigeria is. They want make Ghana be great for them. I mean Nigeria be great as we say so. We know the shame.
You see, part of the reason why I keep telling everybody in Nigeria we're not one, we're divided across. Anybody that thinks that people that are calling for division of Nigeria, they want to divide Nigeria, whatever, it's just nothing. It's just the division on paper. But in reality, Nigeria is divided. And it's divided across ideological belief and religious concept. And to buttress more in regards to this, let me put this to you. For the past 2 days now, what has been trending in Nigeria is in regards the allegation of Wiki rights as alleged by Showore to be indulged in a lot of fraudulent activities and diverting state resources for his personal gain, buying house in Florida and the rest of it. And hence now he has been petitioned even to the United States, Abi. And in a functional and a reasonable society now, that man is supposed to forfeit that position of being a minister. But to some certain extent, I've actually observed that he is quiet, that his dancing don't reduce so far. He has beaten more than he can chew, right? But let's face it, that is in another part of Nigeria. In one part of Nigeria, in the north to be precise, what is trending? What is trending in part of the north or in majorly the north is a situation of Sheikh Lawal Triumph, who to some certain extent people have alleged now to come and talk bad and blaspheme against the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Muhammad Abi. And that is what is trending. And that is what they are interested in. And even the governor of Kano State now is finding interest in regards to that to see who is right or is wrong. They're even contacting the Sharia Commission and the rest of it, and a collection of sheikh to interrogate that whether it's true or not. And a lot are calling for his own alive. Some are calling for his own alive, and some are calling for his prosecution. So you get to see this is the same country. Unlike what you have in developed nations when they say migration is the problem. Everybody comes out now and say illegal migration is the problem and they kick against it. And that is why when you organize protests, the protest now will be determined based on whether does it affect our region or it doesn't. And that is how we are divided across board. Just like a classical example that I've showed you now. What is trending is Showore against Wike. In the north, is Lawa Triumph, whether he has blasphemed against the Holy Prophet or not. That is why when you call for a protest and you say people should come out and protest, the north will say this protest no concern us. When you say we are marginalized or we treated the other way, not go say that will not be a problem. As long as the thing no affects sallallahu alayhi wa sallam or it doesn't affect he who we believe in, it doesn't affect us. And that is how we're divided across board. So when you talk of division, say people want to divide the country, we are divided. Everybody is pursuing his different ideology and agenda. To some certain extent, when you extend it to even the Niger Delta and a lot of other regions, different things trend, different things as it affects region. That is how we are trending. And funny enough, we call ourselves a country. And talking in this vein again, I want to ask us this question now. Who is actually a true leader that can unite and kick against these things and make the country a one nation as desired by everybody towards progress and objectivity? That we will discuss about that later. But for now, let's keep celebrating our division while we believe that a certain aspect is responsible for the division.
Honestly, the division in Nigeria is one of the biggest problems we are facing all over the world. All Africans see us as one Nigerians, but I must tell you, we are divided. We are not one Nigerian. So in the country Nigeria, the level of division among us is the biggest problem we are facing, and tribalism also take place. So how can we fix a country when we don't see ourselves as one? Where is the unity? We are saying that Africa should unite. When we Nigerians, we are not even unite. We are not unite. I must tell you, we are not unite. So how for unity of Africa when we Nigerians, we are not unite? May God help the country Nigeria. Like I always say in all my videos, as has been spoken on this video, they have all given their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians. And a lot of Nigerians are always in support of what Ghanaians are doing to Nigerians. I must tell you, if you ask me, it is high time we Nigerians to go back to our country and fix our country. All over the world, every country you think of, there's a Nigerian man there. Why? Why running away? Why not face the reality and face your country? So if you ask me, it is time for Nigerians to go back to face their country. Our leaders are not trying. Know that we too Nigerians, we are not also trying. All we think of is to run away. We can't face the reality. We cannot hold our leaders accountable. Every time you see other leaders doing so well for their people. For example, our beloved President Mahama, you see the way he's doing so well. All Nigerians are praising him. In fact, all over the world, everybody is singing his praises because he's trying his best. Yes, I want him to do more for Ghanaians, no doubt, but at least the man is also trying. But when it comes to Nigeria, there's nothing to write home about. I pray one day God send a savior to redeem the country Nigeria. But in all of this, I would love to see your comment on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, please do well by liking the video, and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.